Hello, this is Linda Watson with Strategic Marketing Web Strategy Team, and I'm the Web Technology Manager. I'm here to go through how to add a new page to your site. Now, if you were with me with the last short film, we created a folder on your site. After logging in, we're going to go to Rollins, and then we're going to choose Internet, and we're going to choose the Rollins Training folder. Now you might be adding a page to your departmental folder, so you will see your departmental folder here. We're going into Rollins Training, and there's the Watson Linda folder that I just created for the last short film. I'm going to click onto that. I have an index page, which is the first page in every site, and now I'm going to add a new page. I'm going to make sure I've clicked on my folder where I want the page to go. I go up to New. In this case, Rollins Training. If you're in your department folder, you will choose your department name. And I am going to come over and choose 3-column with left nav. The page then comes up in my view. And the first item I need to fill in is the display name. I'm going to highlight this area here. You'll notice that the WYSIWYGs are coming up underneath me. We'll talk about the WYSIWYGs in another short film. For the display name, we are going to put in a name of the link that will show in the left navigation, will show in the top of the page, so it becomes a page title, and will show in the breadcrumbs. We do not want it too long, but we do want it descriptive of what this page is. My display name is going to be maybe, I'll call it Faculty News. Now, if I would like to include this in my left navigation link, I would say yes. If I do not, I'd uncheck it. Now we're not going down to the WYSIWYGs right yet. We're going to go up to the System tab in the blue bar. We click on System. We need to name a few other sections. The system name. The system name will become part of the URL, and it will be the name in the system. Just as we have index over here to the left, this one will have a different name, and we're going to call it just faculty. And if I want to call it faculty news, I would use a hyphen and news. Again, use all small letters, no spaces, and let's not use underscores, but let's use hyphens instead. Double check to make sure it's going into the proper folder. If not, you can click on the folder here and place this new page in the proper folder. Keep the publish checked and the indexing checked, so when the site is published, this page will be published also. When the index, the A to Z is on, this page will be picked up into that index. The next tab we need to go to is the metadata. In the metadata, the most important place right here is the title tag. In the title is the title of this particular page. Now again, we can use faculty news if we want to. We can use uppercase, lowercase, and spacing. Now we do not need to put in Rollins College because Rollins College will automatically be added to the end of this once the page is published. Keywords. We want 10 to 15 keywords, and these are keywords that people may use to search for this page on the website. If you're lost for keywords, you can always put in Rollins College. You can put in faculty news. and whatever else you might want. These words are separated by commas. You noticed I put in Rollins College and then a comma and then faculty news. And then if I had other things, I'd put in comma right after the news. The description tag is more of a description of what the page is about. So this page may be Rollins College faculty news about a recent trip to China, something like that. And of course you would probably capitalize correctly, and I have not here. The author. This is up to each department if you would like to add the author of each page. We're not going to talk about the start date or the end date or the expiration folder at this point, but we're going to click submit. Now you notice when we were in the system name, we did not put .html or anything like that. We called our page Faculty News, and it's going to show up here in a minute. Some of the pictures that were on the asset there to create the page, the factory asset, the pictures are not hooking in properly. We have the Ignore tab over here. Normally, if pictures were not hooking up to the picture in your Images folder, you would want to go and relink those at this time. But we do not have any pictures in our Images folder, and we will address that issue later on. So right now we're going to keep Ignore, and then we're going to submit. One nice thing about the system, the Cascade system, is that it will look for links that are not properly linked or do not exist, and will give you a chance to correct those before you save them. Okay, and now what you've noticed is that we have two items over here in our left nav that automatically are showing. The Watson home page, which is actually the display name for the index page here. And then the faculty news, which is the display name for the faculty news page. So if I clicked on these would then take me to those pages. Just in review, we came in, we clicked on the folder where we wanted our new page. We went up to new in the blue bar. We chose our department, or in this case, Rollins Training. We chose the type of page, and all pages are going to be in blue. We chose the page layout that we wanted. We clicked on that page layout. We put in a display name that is going to show in the left nav and at the top of the page and in the breadcrumbs. We went to the system tag and we named the page on what it was going to be named in the system. And we named it with all small letters, and did not use spaces but used dashes. We then went up to the metadata and we put in a title, which is very important. We put in keywords and a description. For more information on keywords, descriptions, page titles, please look at the Web Resources Guide. You will find it under Rollins and Help and Web Resources. And of course, if you ever have any questions or concerns, please contact the Web Strategy team or email me personally at lmwatson.rollins.edu.